They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Ba-da-da-da. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Ba-da-da-da. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Ciao Juventini of the world. My name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. I hope you are all doing well. The day after, I made a really long video today already analyzing everything I believe that was to be analyzed. But now we are here for the day after with the Juventini of the world. I know that you have a lot of things that you really start to have in your mind and you say, I want to share it. I want to speak about it. I want to speak together with the Juventini of the world. We are still thinking about Inter, even if from tomorrow we need totally to forget about it, because from tomorrow we are thinking only about one thing. Press conference of Thiago Motta before PSV. Attenzione, Champions League. Thomas was already asking himself, Beppe, I was just thinking, will there be a live today? Yes or no? There is a live. There is a live because we are live. Ciao, my friends. Miguel is saying, sorry, Beppe, but that was cringe. No, it was not cringe. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Because it's true. They are not like us. They are not like us. It's the reality. Ciao, Xalino. Exactly what we needed. Fino alla fine, what a day at work. Ciao, my friend. Ciao, Last Samurai. Inter tears are extra sweet. Today I'm drinking. Look, the tears of Simone Inzaghi, of Lautaro Martinez. It's sure. It's warm. It's hot. Tears. Ciao Stefan Marin, how sweet to defeat one of the clown shows in Serie A. Ciao Mufid, alive today again after the victory. Grande Beppone, ciao Robbie Banks, ciao Taha that is happy for Barcelona and for Juve. Ciao Serraz, grandissimo Serraz. Phoebix, Ben the Goose, Urai, grandissimo Lau, exam in the morning, but let's go Juve. No, Urai, no. Because one day, when Giuseppe Chine will find a way to attack also the Juventini and the channel because we said something wrong, I will need lawyers. So Yurai, forget about it now. You can watch the replay. Please just go study, take your exam and then send in private message your phone number that one day if I need a lawyer, of course, for free because we are Juventini, well, then I can ask you. So think about the studies first and then we'll think about something else. You know, at a Juventini, they need lawyers in their life because attacks can come even when you are absolutely not expecting it. Attenzione, grande Yurai. For the people that are watching in replay, of course, thank you for taking your time. The video I made this morning was a 24 minutes. It was a long video, but extremely structured about the feeling, about the game, also analyzing with some frames. So it's a really condensed one. Here we go with a free flow today. Free flow. I didn't prepare, honestly. So I just go because I wanted to stay together with Juventini to speak about the game. Maybe thinking again about Inter, preparing the one of Champions League. Ciao Jimmy Jim, Ilod, Lavezzi, attenzione Forza Juve, ciao Beppe, buonasera frati siciliani, ciao Thomas Macluf again, Lips is there, ciao Juventini, Fabione45, Giga Chat, Inter tears taste good. Giga, yesterday I know that you were in hospital with your wife. I don't want to get into private discussion, but I didn't see the answer, if you answered about what was going on, so hopefully nothing too serious. Because no, I was thinking all day about that. I said, I hope Giga Chat is fine, but I see you in the chat, so I think you're fine. Especially if we are thinking about the Inter teas that are tasting really good. Ciao Ibelito, grandissimo. How many are happy today? That's a good question. Let me know in the chat. How happy are you? Are you happy? Are you not happy? Are you satisfied? Are you not satisfied? Some people are even saying, Beppe, I came here to congratulate you, some Milan fans, but then I watch your video and now I'm only dreaming about the top 4 that we are taking from you because you were arrogant. That's what they said about the video of today. I don't know what they were expecting. A Milanista that is going the day after Juve, Inter on my channel, I don't know what he was expecting. Me being happy or, I don't know, me being, like neutral, saying, no, we should go in second division, we don't deserve. I don't know what he was expecting. But these guys, between you and me, don't tell him, otherwise he will be pissed off. Don't tell him. Guys, they are not even happy that we gave them the 4th spot. Not because we didn't deserve it, because on the field we were 4th. They were in a Europa League. They already took it with all the money in their pockets. Be grateful, Milanisti. Be grateful, Milanisti. Ciao, Xalino Productions. What a start. They're not like us. Don't start again because otherwise people will say that I am a cringe person. Calvin Jones. We were about to sign a Calvin Jones, no? From Tottenham, or he went to Tottenham. I don't know from what team he was playing. Calvin Jones. And then at the end, we didn't sign him. I told you that I liked him, but I don't know. Manchester City. Pep Guardiola, he destroyed him. He destroyed him. Destroyed him. Ciao Bello. Ciao Hector. Hector S. Miguel. Sorry, Beppe, but that was... I already read you, Miguel. Wop, 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 wop. Armando. Ciao, Beppe. Is the news about Kolo Muani true? Please tell me he stays. Well, of course, we will speak about that. Of course, we will speak about that. Yeah, Phillips. It's all the same, guys. You know. Player from Premier League, I'm not the biggest, I don't know. Pharrell Williams happy. That's a good level of happiness. Lavezzi, grande Beppe, beautiful Monday today. Grazie, Lavezzi. Thank you for a donation, my friend. So if you want to go immediately about Kolo Muani, because Armando was asking, look, I saw a tweet from Paolo Bargigia. Paolo Bargigia has been a really important football journalist in Italy in the years, long time ago. Then I don't know what happened with him losing a lot of, I don't know, credibility. He has always a lot of strong opinions, probably going with, I don't know, strong statement. I really don't know. I don't know what happened with Paolo Bargigia, honestly, but he fell off a lot, not a lot respected. He lost a lot of, I don't know, credibility. I don't know. So it's not the main source. It's not a main source. But today he goes with this. And I think it's important for me to repeat. You know that when I don't believe in a source, when I'm doubting about the source, it's not something that I post in the Telegram group or that I speak too much about, like, the voices about Marcello Lippi, guys. The voices about Zinedine Zidane, guys. What are we speaking about, guys? Sometimes I'm annoyed because every single year it's the same. When you are using Zinedine Zidane, you know what it is? It is this. It is. I need some likes. I need some views. I need to grow the channel. I need to have likes under my tweets. I need to get exposure. I want to go viral. Guys, what are we speaking about? Zinedine Zidane. Every year it is the same story. Every year it is the same story. Mamma mia, every year. But you know the truth. Zinedine Zidane will go after the World Cup to l'Équipe de France. Yes, of course, there are good contacts with Juventus. There are good contacts with the family. There have been talks in the past, yes, but nothing really concrete. We started with Thiago Motta, and Thiago Motta will continue, except of total disaster. Is there a possibility that tomorrow Zinedine Zidane can be the coach of Juve? There is always a possibility. Always leave the door open. But there is absolutely nothing, guys. If we start with these kinds of information, I go crazy. You can mention it, of course, but starting with the main topic in Zinedine Zidane. No, I don't do these kind of things. Then, everyone does whatever they want. I have a lot of respect for everyone. Just that, guys. But so, Paolo Bargigia is usually not the source that I would report. Why am I reporting the source, Paolo Bargigia, and not that much the source, but the information? Because today, in the early afternoon in Italy, it was nearly 4 p.m., he said, accordo di massima tra la Juventus e il Paris Saint-Germain per allungare il prestito oneroso di Kolo Muani anche nella prossima stagione, which means there is already an agreement between Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain to extend the loan that you pay, for next season, more or less 6 million euro for the entire season. This strategy will make sure that Juventus will arrive to actually lower that depreciation cost of PSG to 45 million euro in 2 seasons so that they can buy him definitely. Why am I reporting that news? Because for the loyal ones, the ones that are every night here, that we win, that we lose, that there is a game, that there is no game, they will know that when the first questions were arriving about Colomani, about it's only a pure loan for 6 months without options, without obligation, I always told you, in life everything can happen, but from what I heard, the rumors that came to me were that already before putting black on white the agreement, there was already a request from Juve, and actually quite open from Paris Saint-Germain, to rediscuss a possible extra loan for another 12 months. Why didn't they do it immediately 18 months? Because you cannot in Italy. The laws have changed, which means that you have only a maximum of 12 months. So it could have been a loan for January until January, and then it should have gone back. That's why Juventus, they said, we take 6 months until the end of the month of May, and then we rediscuss. Hopefully, Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain, if what Bargiggia is saying, they are able immediately to find an agreement on the 1st of June, which means he will not go with Paris Saint-Germain to USA to play that Club World Cup, but he would play it with Juventus. It's important already that these talks are happening now. Cristiano Giuntoli already confirmed at the microphone that they will try to find a strategy to have the player, definitely, because it's the interest of Juve. They are looking for a formula. And here we go towards this timing, on the 17th of February, where they already speak about it. So he's actually confirming what I always told you. Is it a promise that Colomani will stay at Juve? No, because you know what it is. Then, hopefully not. He gets injured. Disaster. Or the player at the end is not performing anymore, is not feeling well anymore, something happens with the coach, I don't know, he can leave. Or the player is feeling well, everything is okay, but there is another team that is coming. Real Madrid, Arsenal, they are putting cash, and the player says, you know what, I did 6 months here, it was fantastic, but I want to do another journey, especially if they are paying me even more in terms of salary. This is actually why I'm always telling you, tranquilli, guys, no stress, no promises, but I'm reporting that news because this news here from Paolo Bargiggia is actually confirming point on point what I told you. When did they arrive? 1 month ago. So 1 month ago today we have the confirmation. I sincerely believe that Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain, even before the player came, they already had that kind of agreement. Now, will Paris Saint-Germain change the agreement or not? I don't know, guys. This I cannot tell you. Hopefully not, because it's a player that really I would love to keep at Juve. Does that mean that it's over for Jonathan David? No, it's not over for Jonathan David. That is a player that is a free transfer in the summer, where we will have slots for extra comunitari. So Jonathan David together with Colomani could happen. Could happen. Can they play together? Yes. Can they play one or the other? Yes. But that's a long time. That's not today. Even if I'm not wrong, you could already kind of sign a new contract from Jonathan David already now, because he will be a free agent. And that's why I wanted to report that news. About the CEO of Tether, I will not speak too much about it today. I can give you the info that I know. Why? Because I'm not an expert of crypto. I'm not an expert on the matter, so I cannot tell you all the things. Is it true? Is it not true? Or what is the value? What is not the value? I try to inform myself a bit, but I'm not an expert. So together with Mo, we try to actually do a huge big recap, doing some beautiful researches on it, so that I can come with a video that can answer a lot of questions. So I will not be the one that will explain. It will be Mohamed El Shahali that will explain it. So El Tactical will explain it. It's like a video that we did years ago about Cherubini. That was really a really great video to explain a bit what Cherubini was. In the meanwhile, I know that he made a tweet today in Italian where he said, which are the Twitter accounts that I should follow. Here you see it. That's the person, Paolo Ardoino. Which are the accounts that I should follow? Some people tagged me. He didn't follow me yet. Here it is in Italian. Guys, if you want, you go under his tweet and you type in GJustjuve. If you are massively, then he can do it. And then maybe, who knows, maybe I can send him a message, a private message on Twitter telling him, oh, Paolo, benvenuto, welcome. I'm sure that he's speaking English. Why not trying to invite him so that he can explain us even his vision? That would be a big one. Huh? What I know is that first of all, he's a Juventino. He's quite active and strong with his words and how he speaks on Twitter. He bought 5.01% of shares of Juve. Pay attention. It's not Exor, it's not the ownership of Juve that sold to him. So it's not that Juventus had less shares because they decided to sell a part. No. It was on the stock market that he bought for 5.01%. If I'm not wrong, but please excuse me, because I don't like to give you false information. It was at a value of 45 million euro. 45 million euro. But I can be wrong. This is what I heard. This is what I read about. Take it with a grain of salt. 5.01% of shares of Juve. More than the value, think about 5.01% of shares, which is important. Why am I telling you and repeating you 5.01? Because that 01 is making the world of difference. You will tell me, what do you mean, Beppe? From the moment that you have 5.01%, you have a kind of vote in certain decisions. I don't know how it works, but I know that you can't. Your opinion matters. Then, how are you a shareholder? Yes. Are you a board member? No. But in some decisions, you really can't because you have that 5.01%. So that can be an important one. He spoke about sponsorship. No, that's not the plan, but why not in the future? Of course, they will not reveal their plan. There are some talks ongoing. They have beautiful, well, guys, when you are buying 5.01%, it means that you are serious. There are two Juventini that started the startup at the end, in the beginning, years ago, that is now extremely profitable. They are not working with a lot of people, I believe 100 people, so it's only revenues and nearly no cost, so it's an extremely profitable company that they have in that crypto world. More than that, I don't know. Can it have an impact in the future? It could be, but I don't know. That's why I tell you, you go under his tweet, you say GJustjuve is the guy that you need to follow. I see already that people started to go there, so let's see what he will do. So Marcello, guys, this is the power of internet. Ahmad went, Jim, Saraz, Marcello, Mr. E went as well, Mr. Elkan. Went, look at Thomas, Makluf, Ben the Goose, the standards, the best ones, attenzione. Why do you have a picture of me with Cambiaso? Fantastic, that will convince him. Let's see if he's sleeping or not. But that's how it works, guys, that's how it works. And they will try, if he accepts, I will send him a message in private so that we can invite him. And if he cannot come because it's early, because he doesn't want to speak that much, what we can do is maybe asking him a few questions, written, so that I can read it, report to you. Let's see. Saraj is saying words are stronger with picture. It's true. Follow GJustjuve, says Colo99. Thank you, my friend. What other messages do we have? So I hope I answered Salkat, but I don't want to go to just read. By the way, Saraj made a fantastic work also in translating the interview. It was not an interview, but the reports of Il Bianconero that started a bit to investigate about it. So everything is translated in our Telegram group. So if you want a bit more information, reading, you can go there. Who he is, what they are doing, why they are investing. You can have that. Grazie Marco Genovese. Who do you think, is our best player of the season so far? Oof. Who I think is the best player so far? It's a good question. You know that a few weeks ago, probably I would have been able to answer you easy. By the way, do you think it will happen? Do you think he will follow us? Let's see. I will make a poll. I will make a poll. Poll. Will Paolo follow us? Yes or no? I'm not sure, guys. We are speaking about a big account. 273,000 followers on Twitter. He's not following a lot of people. Paolo Ardoino. I don't even know if he communicates in English or not yeah, he communicates. He communicates in English. Absolutely, yes. His Twitter is basically in English. The famous quote, make Juventus great again. I have to say that I was not really kind with him, because when I saw the quote, make Juventus great again, the first reaction was, make Juventus profitable again. Because Juventus has always been great, but the heart is speaking. The heart is speaking. Look, if I have him on the live, this is one of the things that I will ask him. Juventus great again. Are you not, exaggerating the situation? Or as a Juventino, make Juventus great again, that means that we are not great at the moment. Going out with a statement like that is not the most beautiful way of entering. It's a strong one, It's a really strong one. And also it's, paraphrasing Trump. People love, people don't love the political views. It's a strong message, I don't know. That's one of the first questions I would ask. Attenzione. I think I saw something, but I'm not sure. It's a news that was already reported yesterday by Mirko Di Natale, so I will stop the suspend music, but Nico Gonzalez is a player on a permanent deal, triggered and reached the obligation to buy 25 million euro plus 5 of bonus from Fiorentina. Contract until 2029, 3.3 per year. Juve paid 8 million for the loan. But that's what you also need to count. So 8 for the loan until August, and then 25, we goes towards 33. That can goes up to 38 if the bonuses are reached. What are the bonuses? It's always a huge big mystery that we don't know. Is it winning the Scudetto and you have 5, winning the qualification to the Champions League and you have 3? Is it how many games he's playing, how many minutes he's playing, how many goal contribution? I don't know. We don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So some people will say 38, some people will say 33. 33 will be the minimum. Then we can round up to 35 million euro. Then I don't know. Is it a lot for Nico Gonzalez? If you're looking at the injury situation, probably yes. On the other side, it's really a player that I like. Yesterday, he gave us a total, complete player performance. I really like Nico Gonzalez. I continue to say that they're probably 35, 38 if we want. There was no suspend music. Yeah, there was no suspend music because I forgot to unlock the volume. I continue to say that 38 is expensive, but that's the tax that you are paying when you are signing from Fiorentina, when you are signing from Atalanta, when you are signing from Italian clubs. We know it. It's ridiculous. And that tax that is only valid for you. For the other clubs, they always find a way. For Juve, we pay. We know it. But according to me, it's really a total player. Strong in aerial duels, able to play as a 9, as a falso 9, as a right winger, as a 10, as a left winger. Yesterday on the left, fantastic. By the way, backstage story about Nico Gonzalez. You know that with Argentina, he plays on the left. We saw him playing on the right side with Fiorentina, and you know why? Because actually it was because of a player from Fiorentina that was injured. They moved him on the right side, and then they found that he was playing good there, so they kept him there at Fiorentina. But actually, it's a player that is always used to play on the left. When he was playing in Germany, he was playing on the left, guys. So it's actually a left winger, not a right winger. Important, but also a player ready to sacrifice himself, to go up, to go down, to put some pressure. I like the player. I really like the player. And probably you would have noticed also that when he plays on the right side, it's a one-dimensional player that is always trying to enter and then going with a cross or with a shot with his left foot. When he's playing on the right side of the field, a lot of time he goes a bit more centrally. He cannot stick to the right side of the field because when he's central, he can decide left or right. When he's playing on the right, he always tries to go towards that. Chico Conceição, for example, is a player that have multiple directions, multiple choice. He can go on the right, he can go on the left, he can dribble, he can come back. You know, it's a player that can do a lot. While Nico Gonzalez is a player that when he's on the left, he has much more options and possibilities. That's why I think it's a really, really good player. Hopefully he stays healthy, which is probably the biggest worry. People voted for yes, Paolo will follow us. You know that I don't think so. Honestly, that's my opinion. I didn't want to influence you, but I don't think that he will follow us. Let's see. We wait and see, and vediamo. On the other side, answering the question of Marco Genovese, I need some support from the chat. Who has been the best player so far? I would have put Cambiaso extremely high, but he will now need to fight again for it because he lost that statute. McKennie has been great, consistent, scored goals, gave assists, played in multiple positions. Is definitely a player that enters the top. Locatelli has been good and impressive. I'm not sure if I would put him as the best of the season. Yildiz, no. It's not bad, huh? For the first real season in Serie A at 19 years old, it's not bad, but I would not put him as the best. Di Gregorio, according to me, also another underrated player. But I would put him high as well. Di Gregorio has been fantastic more and more, even if there are some games where I think he could have done better. Kefren Thuram can become the best one at the end of the season. But so far, no, because he missed a part of the season because of injury. In the beginning of the season, we didn't see yet the Kefren Thuram, and then he started. But even when he started, he was kept out of the team by Thiago Motta for some games, where yesterday he was fantastic. Why is he kept out? Question. Big question, by the way. No, I would not put him immediately into the best ones yet. Kalulu has been extremely good, even if there was a period where he was a bit lacking. Yeah? There were some games where I said, Kalulu, you are tired. But, guys, what do you expect from a player that was that didn't play in 24-25 because of injuries? He was extremely, extremely tired. So I forgive him. You know that at the end, if we consider all the things, I think that McKennie will win. All things considered, I think that McKennie wins. So far of the season, Most consistent player, versatile player, scored goals, gave assist, maturity in taking also the armband of captain. The only one that is sometimes performing as a number 10, yeah. I think so far, yes. I'm trying to think about someone else that had the same continuity. Vanini saying I don't like him. But, you know, here on the channel, my personal thing is I don't care who I like or who I don't like. I try, which is not always easy, to be as neutral as possible when judging. That doesn't mean that I am correct. But in my opinion, no, I never rate what I like or I don't like. There are some players. Vanini saying, no, Beppe, I don't like him in the number 10 position. Not the player. The number 10. try to delete. But anyway, it's actually a beautiful assist. Not answering to you, but in general, I really don't care about I like or I don't like. Seriously, I really don't care. There are some players that I have less affinity with, some players that I like more than others, but I don't care. As long as they all play well. I always told you, if Milik comes back tomorrow, which I don't believe he will, but if Milik comes back tomorrow, I will be the first one to hope that he's doing well. Is he my favorite player? No. But it's the first one I will support. Because it's a player of Juve, if he's back. I don't think he's back. I already told you the backstage story about Milik. Attenzione, Oscar Hannibal Henun. Thank you for 11 months together with us. 25 hours later, I'm still in a very good mood. Yeah, today, honestly, yeah. Today, honestly, yeah. I even made some shorts that you will never see. Because I didn't even edit them. But, today they were like these kinds of things that I even recorded. Look at that. Today I was in a good mood, guys. I was in a dancing mood. I was really in a dancing mood. Then I said, Beppe, what are you doing? Guys, you are nearly 50. What are you doing? Stop, Beppe. Stop, Beppino. So I'm as well. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you to Jose Angel. Before Mercato, Cambiaso, now Colo. But yeah, Colomoni, guys, we have only 5 games to judge, but what a 5 games, huh? What a 5 games. The 5 games are exceptional, of course, we cannot, guys. Yesterday again, that assist is top. Of course it is. So we spoke about Paolo Tether 5.01%. We spoke about Colomoni. We spoke about the best player so far. It's already 3 topics in 35 minutes. Okay, other topics. Today it's free talk. It's up to you. You decide what we speak about. I call it the false 10 position. I haven't seen anyone playing it. Yeah, but the number 10 position doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah. There were some big talents as number 10 in football. Did Inzaghi say anything specific about after the game, Beppe? He was crying as always, but did you see that his pant was stretched? Did you see? That he was nearly... Luckily, he had the underwear. Did you see that? Did you see the pants of Inzaghi? Who did see it? Mom, it's so funny. It is so funny. It's actually on the touchline. He's commenting the game, and actually his suit, you have the pants that is totally stretched. Incredible. No, Ramtin didn't see it. Go and try to watch it. It's so funny. Luckily, he had a pant. Can we talk about the celebration of Thiago Motta? To be honest, it's not the first time that he celebrated with the team. It's not the first time that he's celebrating a goal with the team. Why is it viral? For multiple things. First of all, because it's against Inter, his ex-team. 1. 2. Because it's against Inter, and we watch, and we do. By the way, I have a backstage story about Thiago Motta. Please remind me to tell you, because then I will forget. But it's not the first time. Bravo. Nico is saying it as well. He always loves the Chico goals. Example, Leipzig. So it's not the first time that he's celebrating. But of course, the problem is that we were not winning a lot of games. February 4. In January, 1 only against Milan. Guys, only 1 game. In December, it's not that we did much better. So we didn't see him celebrating. Sometimes we were celebrating the 1-0. Even he knew that probably the other teams would come back. So, you see, but yesterday it was really showing. And why are we so happy about that celebration? Because it's even a big one. It's a really good one. That celebration that goes, the cameras were going on him. He was jumping super high in the air. So fantastic, Thiago Motta. We were waiting for that. We wanted that answer of Thiago against his ex-team. as a player, not as a coach. Honestly, he already did it when he was at Bologna, celebrating against Inter. When they won against Inter, I believe in Coppa Italia as well, eliminating Inter, he celebrated as crazy as well. Inter people were pissed off. But I always told you here on the channel, I didn't want to repeat it when people were accusing him when he was doing bad, that he was an Inter agent sent by Inter. I have always told you that Inter fans is not at the level considered by them of a Pirlo to us. I don't want to go towards Del Piero because that's obvious, but maybe a Pirlo, maybe a... who can we say? Lichtstein. No, it's actually one that was part of the 2010 Inter. He stayed there 3 seasons, I believe, where he won 6 or 7 trophies. He was, yes, part of the story, but it's not a legend according to them. And he's not an Interista, guys. He played there, but he is more a Barcelona fan and probably a Paris Saint-Germain fan than an Inter fan. Inter has been like 3 seasons in his life, like a lot of people go in some teams. They play there 2-3 seasons, then they leave. We were pissed off with him because there was that altercation with Gianluigi Buffon that we all remember during an Inter Juve. And because that's where we really discovered Thiago Motta when he was at Inter. But honestly, it's not even that. He's not having that much of that Interista feeling or whatever. He's not. But I didn't say it because I didn't want to take his defense, etc., etc. But what is the team that he supports in Europe? Probably Barcelona, because that's where he grew up. I think he arrived there when he was 16 years old. So, and at Paris Saint-Germain, like Marcello is saying, at Paris Saint-Germain, he's a legend. There, he's a legend. By the way, they're still looking for number 6 like him. They miss Thiago Motta as a player there. They were never able to find one with that maturity, with that leadership in the middle of the field. So it's true what Marcello is saying. At Paris Saint-Germain, he's a real legend. Now, continuing, because it's not over. You want the backstage story or not? You want the backstage story? It's not a backstage story. But some people, maybe they didn't notice. No, it's not. It's actually not an inside story. It's something that has been shown on camera, but in a fraction of a second. So I don't know how many people saw it or not. But at a certain moment, and I'm not speaking about the goal, but at a certain moment during the game, he turned himself. So he turns himself towards the supporter, I believe, towards Curva Nord, and he's going with die. So he asked for the fans to even increase that volume, but it's really a fraction of the second of the camera where you really see him going like that. And that's probably something that we didn't see yet. We saw him already celebrating 2 goals. Yesterday we wanted it, but yesterday he did something that I didn't see him doing, asking the support of the fans, is there someone that was alert enough to watch that image, to see the image of Thiago asking the support? Yes or no? If yes, at least we have a confirmation. If no, I will try to find it back, because it was really a microsecond where the camera turns and we see he's doing like that. You didn't see, huh? But what were we asking to Thiago Motta? It was not celebrating to the goal, because that's something that he does already. I'm asking a bit more involved into the game verbally in moments of difficulties, which in the first half I didn't really see. So this is something that one day I would love him to be a bit more involved. And that doesn't mean becoming a Conte, becoming a whatever coach that is extremely non-verbally, really, and verbally, really expressive. But I would love to see that. Then, if he's able to bring us the victory, I stay silent and I say nothing. Some people say yes. Some people watch it, like Petsen in the chat. Akagami saw it. And some other people didn't see it. Davy Vanquali saw it as well. Bravo. At least, you see, that's a good one. The clash with Lautaro. But to be honest, he goes because Lautaro is going to do a throw-in, okay? Lautaro is ready to do a throw-in, and Thiago Motta, from the back, is taking his arms to avoid him to take that throw-in. Some people, they didn't see the start of it. Actually, why did Thiago Motta do it? Not to be unfair play, but actually because Lautaro Martinez, he won like 20 meters before. That's why Thiago Motta is actually stopping him to take the throw-in. So he moves from here until here. Wait, let me take away the comment. So he's let's say he's here, and he's going like here in front of Thiago Motta to take the throw-in, and that's where Thiago Motta here is saying, basta, where he turns himself and he's pushing the coach, which I didn't appreciate. By the way, guys, I will be extremely unpopular now. I will be extremely unpopular, and probably I'm the only person on earth that is feeling like that, but mamma mia, we are over-romanticizing that story of the brotherhood between Kefren and Marcus. Ma basta. We understood that they are brothers. Bravo, fantastic. They love each other. Of course they are brothers. Of course they love each other. Even if not in all families like that, but it's good. It's a beautiful example. But basta with that romantic story. We love each other. Inter, Juve. We don't love Inter, okay? We don't love Inter. And I will tell you, when Marcus Thuram is entering, when he's subbed in and he goes towards the middle of the field and he comes to actually punch him like that with his chest, I would have given him a red card. I would have given him a red card. Because you will tell me it's funny because they are brothers, they love each other. It's like when they were kids and they were playing. When I was doing this to my brother, my mother, she would punish me. She would put me, what are you doing? Oh, in your room. No eat. No food in your room. There. The referee should have said, what are you doing there? Because what is he doing? What is he doing? I will tell you what he's doing. He's going to his brother to intimidate him, to put him pressure, to say, I'm here. I'm the big brother. Of course, I'm exaggerating with the red card. It's to joke. It's to illustrate. But guys, it's like that. I'm a big brother. I'm the big brother. I know how it is. It's psychologically winning a duel. You enter. Why? Why is he going? Guys, just to say I love you. He already said it before the game in the warm-ups, and he will say it after the game, and they will send the message, and they will go together at the family. They will send. It's no need to show that he loves him on the field. Guys, he goes there to say, I'm your big brother. I'm here. I'm the boss now on the field, because this is how it works. This is how it works. Could he say Mbappe relax? No, guys, because these are details that maybe a lot of people, they don't see, but it's good, huh? It's good. It makes sense. I think that Marcus Thuram makes sense. He's using that power because he wants to win the game. He wants to win the game. But he's going boom. Now tell me honestly, ragazzi. I want you to be honest. And we will even change the situation because I want to be honest. Let's speak without teams. if you see a player from any team in the world entering the field, subbed in at the 70 minutes, and he goes towards the player, boom, chest, would you think it's normal? Why is he doing that? Tell me, guys. It's funny. We are brothers, but luckily he was not intimidated. They know each other. Seriously, yeah, I really believe so. Yeah, it's not that he's playing at Ajax. It's not that he's playing at I don't know, Manchester City. He's playing at Inter. Basta with that story of romanticus and we love each other. You know, I always told you here. My best friend is Inter fan. I love him. I love him. I love him. It's my best friend. I have a lot of people from Inter that I love. There is nothing personal. They are persons. More than tifosi, they are persons. You can appreciate persons. You can hate persons. My best friend is an Inter fan. But when it's our team, basta. We can speak about football. Huh? It's probably one of the person that understand the most football that I know in real life. And I love talking with him. So we have a fantastic relationship. But then our team is our team. Mamma mia, Beppe. No, guys. Nah, that story of romantic things, mamma mia. They are late, huh? They are 1 month late, but here we go. Juventus are progressing well to keep Colomwani. Positive talks with Paris Saint-Germain for an expensive loan with the option to buy, which will become an obligation in 2026 upon reaching certain conditions. Ready contract until 2030. The French striker wants to stay at Juve.
Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy. La 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 la.
Show me the money tonight. Show me the money tonight. Show me the money tonight. La la la. Show me the money tonight. La 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 la. Attenzione, attenzione, attenzione. Colomwani. I always told you, I don't want to take credit for that. But if you want to know some things sometimes in advance, you know which channel to follow. I don't want to take any credit on that. The Beppe effects are insane. It's not an effect, it's real life. Money is crazy tonight, la 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 la. No more talk about if an Arsenal comes with 60 million euro. Anthony, guys, and now I'm joking, of course, I'm dancing, it's beautiful, but you know what we always said. You know the golden rule during the mercato. Who can possibly be around the corner? Because there is always a West Ham around the corner. People, they know in the chat. There is always a West Ham around the corner, unfortunately. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. I was not expecting, guys. I was not expecting today to go with that. But oh, we are there. Huh? We are there. It's beautiful. Now the question. No, Thomas, he will not go to West Ham. Of course, he will not go to West Ham. But West Ham around the corner is a way of saying there is always a possibility that a team is coming out of nowhere. That's what we are speaking about. Until it's signed officially, everything can happen. Now, the question I have for you, because Giuntoli has also been criticized by fans about the fact that he was not able to close a player on a permanent deal like Colomani just alone. But if the strategy was... I didn't see the message from Karavic. No, let him stay with the 20. Let him stay with the 20. Let him create his own legacy with the 20. I don't like changing numbers. I saw some players like Piontek that went to Milan, bam, for 6 months. Then he takes number 9, totally a disaster. No. Let him stay with the 20. I would love the beautiful story, but no. Like Pogba, that is taking the number 10, and then it's actually the least good season of Paul Pogba with Juve. Leave them alone. Fagioli, that from the 44 he takes the number 21, and then jackpot. Guys. So no, let them stay with the number. Especially number 17, it's a big one at Juve. Now, the question for you, if this was the strategy already, that I told you 1 month ago, and today it's coming with Paolo Bargigia, that is coming with Nico Schira, are you re-evaluating possibly the mercato, or maybe the winter mercato of Giuntoli, that at the end would go for an extra loan next season for Colomani, with an obligation to buy for a season later with less money at 45 million, with yes or no? Yes or no? Are you re-evaluating a bit the job during the mercato of Cristianone Giuntoli? And pay attention, because he's always there, watching you. Always there watching you. Always there. Interference with my phone, it's quite far. Okay, let me know if it's better or not. In the meanwhile, we have a really strange question from Wolf Nike. What's your thoughts on De Sciglio? It's a really strange question, because I was absolutely not expecting a question like that. So sometimes I'm thinking maybe it's De Sciglio that is on the channel with a fake name that wants to know about him. But it's strange, because it's from US. When I know the nicknames, when I know the person, I know it's not De Sciglio. Here, but from US probably, or maybe he's taking an account from US. No, I mean, you never know. You never know, guys. Because why? Why on the 18th of February? What's my thoughts about De Sciglio? I don't understand the why. I will answer, of course. But why? And maybe he's using a VPN. By the way, greetings to De Sciglio that is probably watching us from time to time. What I think about De Sciglio, look, I want to try to be complete. De Sciglio has been a big promise from Italian football when he was at Milan. Started his career also in first team there at Milan, then was coached also by Max Allegri. Max Allegri had a really great relationship with him, also for versatility, for a player that was doing the job on the left, on the right, following, tactically intelligent. Injuries stopped him a lot. Unfortunately, I believe that with some continuity, he would probably have done better. Did he perform well at Juve? There were some games where he did well. Unfortunately, not enough. The injuries were a problem, or really seriously a problem. When he started to have a bit of continuity, 3-4 games that he was doing well, because honestly, there were some games where I remember we said, oh, and then he was stopped. I remember a Paolo De Sciglio that was like that. Paolo De Sciglio that was not a good player at the end, but he had some potential. But every time he was doing bad performance. From the moment that he was putting 2-3 performances in a row, injured. And he totally disappeared. De Sciglio was much better than De Sciglio. It's a pity. It's really a pity, because I think that he has been overhated for the potential that he had, and not a lot of time he has been able to show them to us. Is it a legend of Juve? No. Is it a player that I wanted as a starter in my ideal team? No. Even if at full potential, it's not De Sciglio that I was dreaming about. It's true. Yeah, look, a player that we will never know how great he could have been or not. I will put him probably at the, mediocre, I will say mediocre player. Mediocre player for what he showed us. Does that mean that he was mediocre in potential? No, but for what he showed us, yes. Unfortunately, it is like that, so... Do I like De Sciglio? I never spoke with him. I don't know him. So it's not a player that I will have the shirt from, for example. No. But on the other side, it's also always a player that until he was at Juve has always respected Juve in a bit. Then great player, no. I think that Max Allegri put a lot for him to stay at Juve a lot of time. Without Max, probably would have gone earlier. Yeah, that's a reality. Anyway, I hope I answered your question, Mattia. Wolf Nike. Matthew. Beppe. Thank you, my friend. Beppe, I don't have a problem with Colo loan. No one knew he would perform this way. They can go back to the table at the end of the season. But we just spoke about it. They found an agreement already, which I think that has been found already before him coming to Juve. On the other side, ragazzi, if you are totally honest, that also means that Thiago Motta stays. It's the ideal player for Thiago Motta, except of drama, Thiago Motta stays at Juve, and I think it's also totally correct for him to stay. But, Matthew, if it was only a loan, it's tough. Then, did we need a player? Yes. Would we have found a player cheaper than him with the same qualities? No way. Impossible. But it's true that when you are going with these 6 months loans, 6 months loans, 6 months loans, at the end it's also exposing you for not having a lot of power, decisional power, also negotiating with clubs. Then we had a job. It was to have a vice Vlahovic that became actually the starter of the team, primary target, probably the starter also of next season, and we went for it with a formula. But yeah, Rob Lewandowski is back with our top 5 request. Top 5: Vieira, Thuram, Zambrotta, Zlatan, or Mutu. I will tell you that probably the one that could have had an amazing career in the 5 of them is Mutu. Probably people, they will remember him the least. Mutu was probably, is surely from these 5 names the one that had the less good career because of extra off the field topics. But he was good. Mutu was good. Romanian player. Wow. Mutu was incredible. Did he perform at his level at Juve? No, it was also in a difficult moment. So Mutu, I would put him 5th. Then the other 4 names, it's funny, I don't know if you did it on purpose or not, but are 4 players that left Juve in 2006. I believe that if we are speaking without being linked to Juve, for the greatness of their career, what they represent to football, I will tell you Zambrotta, Vieira. No, sorry. Top 1, Zlatan. 2, Vieira. 3, Thuram. 4, Zambrotta. 5, Mutu, for their importance in without being a Juventino. As a Juventino, I go with Thuram, as players at Juve, let's say as players at Juve. As players at Juve, I would go with Thuram, Zambrotta, Zlatan, Vieira, Mutu. But then there is also that personal side, guys. I cannot close my eyes on it. And then I tell you probably Zlatan first. Then Vieira. Then Thuram, then Zambrotta, and then Mutu. It's really difficult. This one is really difficult because you have too many factors that are influencing decision. Because Zlatan at the end, he came 2 years, he went away, he went to Inter. Even when he was at Inter, he said Juventus won these 2 Scudetti on the field. He has always said, I am not pissed off with Zlatan that he went to Inter. Seriously, I'm not pissed off with him. I'm really not pissed off with him. He always said, I want this Scudetto, they are mine. Vieira, he was there since 2 years or 1 year, so he didn't even play a lot with Juve. What do you want from Vieira? I have no problems with Vieira neither. Thuram and Zambrotta, they were there since longer, and I didn't like the post words of Vieira and Zambrotta. Thuram and Zambrotta. I was expecting from them more. I was not asking them to stay because a lot of people were pissed off with Zambrotta because he left. Guys, there were some people that were obliged to leave. They couldn't all stay because financially we couldn't keep all these players. But it's how you behave afterwards. Then Thuram is back with his son. He sponsored him. We saw him at La Continassa. So it's an old story. But there are things that... Anyway, Rob, I don't like your... today I don't like... This, no, it put me in a bad mood. It has put me in a bad mood. Beppe, from the big players that left in 2006, were there any that wanted to stay but Juve couldn't afford? But that's a bit what I was saying, that the message was clear from, it was the team manager that suddenly became sporting director, Alessio Secco, that said to players who needs to leave, leave guys, huh? We cannot keep all of you. Then some players like Buffon, they even took a pay cut to stay at Juve. They said, you're crazy. Don't even take that into your mind. But no, I think that Zambrotta maybe possibly could have maybe even stay. I don't know. But then he left. Zlatan is just there. He's starting to become a peak player. You don't know about the future, huh? But yeah, there were some players that probably wanted to stay. But I wanted to stay. That said, let's see. In the meanwhile, opportunities came. Juventus didn't do anything to keep them. Angry Pepe. Nah, but he brought me back to bad memories about players that I loved. Because Robbie doesn't know, maybe, but I have been... Zambrotta was in my top 3 all-time players. I loved him so. You cannot even imagine how much I love the player. And him leaving, it's not that he left that angers me. It's after. It's after. It's after. The words. I don't know what happened. Oh, stai zitto. Top 4, Bojinov, Palumbo, Vaieva, Sakor, Caio Jorge. Okay, Jorge we never saw at Juve. Palumbo, I have a good relationship with Martin Palumbo. I met him in real life. I like Bojinov as well. But probably I will tell you, Bojinov. Sakor I don't even remember, honestly, now like that. So to tell you what impact he had on me, I don't know. So Sakor I would put him last, Caio Jorge third, Palumbo second because he never played with the first team, first Bojinov. Rob, you're crazy. Yeah, he's going with crazy. Yeah, but it starts to lack a bit inspiration. I continue to answer him. Let's see how great the inspiration will be. How do you compare to that? Look, thank you, Rob. How do I compare All or Nothing versus Netflix document? Look, if you watch episode, I believe 6 out of memory, yeah? Is it 6 or 7? I don't know, 6 or 7 of All or Nothing, you can see me at 2 different moments in that All or Nothing documentary. So All or Nothing is good. You know that I forgot that. Oh, guys, you know that I have been on Prime in the documentary of Juve for All or Nothing. So you can see me at 2 different moments. Yeah, of course it's a good document. Of course it's good document. Look, I know the backstages of All or Nothing. I know the backstages. I know how hard the team worked in difficult conditions with COVID. So probably it has not been the documentary that we wanted to share, also because we were in a transitional phase. There was COVID. We didn't win the Scudetto for the first time, so I know how difficult it has been. Could have been better. All or Nothing was the first one on no, sorry, Netflix was the first one. But at the end, but it's tough all or nothing because you don't win the Scudetto. It was the first, so it was painful. But I was there in, so I go with all or nothing. Probably Netflix I liked as well because it was the first time that I saw a documentary, documentary about Juve. Attenzione, 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 attenzione. Let's see if there is a confirmation about the same news that we spoke about. Let's see. Alfredo Pedula, Colomani, his value is, like I told you in this video of 10 days ago, the idea is to extend the loan for another season. Depreciation towards 40-45. But I have a lot of respect for Pedula about the news that he's sharing since 2 seasons. We all know why. We all know why he's having these news, but he's doing a good work as a journalist. On the other side, mamma mia, every single time and tweeting and showing and going back to another tweet to tell I said it first. No, you know who said it first? Here on the channel. Like Colomani. We said it before, and then exclude. No, mamma mia. Just give your news. Basta. Mamma mia, what a disaster. Beppe, talk about sponsor would be nice in a comparison to those top 5 stuff. Huh? But there is no sponsor. But Mitch, I would love to, but I cannot disrespect someone like Rob that is giving me top 5 things. Guys, he's supporting the channel. If I'm living today, if I'm able to not go to work and to do content and to create and to try to feed my family, it's also because some people are supporting. A lot of people are putting likes. You know that it's always free for everyone to watch the video. But guys, when someone is supporting, I'm obliged to answer. But the sponsor is super easy. Why am I not speaking about sponsor? Because the decision has been taken. Until next season, there is no sponsor. Losing an entire season of sponsor is a disaster. Could we have... I backed up the decision of not having a sponsor for a few months if it was not the sponsor that you wanted. But if you miss an entire season of sponsor, whatever reasons they are behind, I think it's a mistake. I think it's a failure. I really think it's a failure, Mitch. Then next season, they told us that there will be a sponsor. I hope so. Is it known yet? No. Will it be Tether? Will it be someone else? Will it be... I don't know. I don't know. Last one. Top 5. Iceland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland. The funny thing is I have not been in any of these countries. I have been to Scotland, but never to these countries, so I cannot tell you. My friend, seriously, I cannot tell you. Then, on the other side, there is also something that I want to say about the top 5 of Rob, because they are coming. Rob knows now. In the beginning, he didn't know, but Rob knows that when we are in the chill mode and we are speaking about everything, that's the right moment to do it. What I like about these top 5 is that comparing these top 5 and giving us opinion, it brings us a lot of time back in some stories like Bojinov that we already spoke about in the past, like Adrian, Mutu. It's good. It's also good to give us things that probably we were not speaking about. The sponsor, honestly, we already know everything about the sponsor. There is no sponsor. Mistake? I don't know if it's a mistake or not. A failure? Absolutely yes. Not having a season-long sponsor is a failure. No, Tether is not the new owner. By the way, I send you back to the beginning of the video. I believe after 5 or 10 minutes we spoke about it. Ciao, Ahmed. Christian. Is Rob. Finland is number 1. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I never been to Scandinavia. Maybe from football ranking, Beppe is Scandinavia top 5. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Beppe, do you think Juve will look to sell Kelly this summer? it's way too early to know. Personally, I hope not. Honestly, yeah. I know it's unpopular, but personally, I hope not. You know why? Because that would mean that he's doing well. I want to give him a bit of credit of time as well. So today we have been, I believe, surprised by Colomani. We have been surprised by Renato Veiga. Let's hope that we can be surprised by Kelly. Probably, I don't know in what position, I don't know in what role. At the moment, he played 45 minutes in the first game, 90 minutes in the second game. Is he a player that I believe in? I no. Is it a player that I think will stay long at Juve? No. But I think it would be harsh to already now, after 1.5 game, after 10 days of Juve, because that's what we're speaking about. He arrived literally on the 3rd and started training with the team, if I'm not wrong, on the 5th. We are speaking about 12 days, 12, 13 days. Guys. Then, do I really think that in 2-3 seasons Kelly will be there and will be a starter? No. Then, if he can surprise us, I take. I take. Then it can be on the market, but pay attention because we signed him for quite high price. Quite high price. Cabal will not be there for the entire season, guys. Beppe, do you know why we never kept Immobile? Because Immobile was not the Immobile of Lazio. He was good. He was really good with the youth academy. Pay attention. He was really good with the youth academy. One of the record holders at a certain moment even of the youth academy of Juve. But then he went because we needed money, because he was not at the level yet. So we sold him. And he didn't succeed immediately at top level. Dortmund was a flop. Sevilla was a flop. In Italy as well, the first team that he went to was a flop. He started to do well with Torino. Mitch, grandissimo Mitch. If you must choose who you keep, Cambiaso or Vega? Oof. What a difficult choice, guys. Because you're speaking about one that enters immediately like a narrow in my heart, which is Renato Vega. But I met also him 15 days ago. And you're speaking about one that I personally interviewed, my first real interview, one-on-one, the one that I have the shirt here. A player that I celebrated already a goal live at the stadium, Juve Verona. It was his first goal with Juve, by the way. An Italian one that can be and probably will be the future of La Nazionale with a huge big potential. Otherwise, Manchester City would not have been on him. But he disappointed me in that moment of little injury Mercato voices. I was a bit disappointed, honestly. Then I said, until he's there, I hope we have the best version of Cambiaso. And the one I saw yesterday, vamos, let's go, andiamo, forza Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. Yesterday he changed the game as well. So I really hope he does well. I hate choosing. You know that I hate choosing because I'm a Libra and I have really difficulties with that. Look, if I must choose, I don't even know the price of Vega. selling Cambiaso, you earn a lot of money. You can maybe even keep a Vega. On the other side, Cambiaso, if he leaves, you have a problem. You saw the players that are playing there on the left. It's problematic, eh? Whoever you put there. I will pass. Joker, can I say Joker? Can I say Joker? I don't know, guys. On the other side, look, that's a problem. Colo is saying something totally right. I'm not getting attached to Vega because his price will be higher than Hansko. And also because I always told you, at the moment, Chelsea, they don't want, at the moment there of the loan, they didn't want to hear about a loan, an option or a price or a value. Then, in Mercato, everything will change. Everything will change. You know that I start hearing that Juventus want to keep him. They want to try like the strategy of Colomoni. But it's a bit different because there they already had a verbal agreement on sitting again at the table. But Juventus will try, which is good. On the other side, do you want to get attached to Cambiaso that looks like in the summer is gone? It's difficult today, but it has always been difficult to attach yourself to players. You know, if you go back to 97, you would probably fall in love with a young Christian Vieri that comes from Atalanta, that is starting to do really well as a young, huge, big talent of Italian football. The year after, he's going to Atletico Madrid for a huge, big price back then. So also there, you could have signed or buy both the shirt of Christian Vieri, fall in love with his goal, 6-1 against Milan, the game against Paris Saint-Germain, you know, and then he leaves. 1 year only at Juve, and he was a Juventino. I can tell you that. You see, Christian Vieri was a Juventino. Now he's always speaking a lot about Inter because his wife is an Inter fan. He's a hardcore Inter fan. He played there really long. His best of his career has been there. He played with his favorite player, that is Ronaldo. So I appreciate a lot Inter. I met him, spoke with him, so you feel it. But in his heart, he will never be totally against Juve because as a kid he was Juventino. There was a question earlier from Marcello that I read, but I didn't pin because now he's gone. About Beppe, do you think we can win the Scudetto? No. No, I don't think we can win the Scudetto this year. It's not that much about the 10 points because miracles can happen, but we already played 25 games, so 13 games are remaining. It's a lot of points, of course. It's 39 points that are at disposal. But in these 39 points, guys, you have 3 teams now that are ahead of us, which are Napoli, 10 points, 8 points Inter, and 5 points Atalanta, I think. Atalanta, like Michi saying, is the one that we can catch. Alessio, he wants to speak about Champions League. Yeah? I will get there. Let me finish a bit of comments and I will get to Champions League. Without Douglas Luiz. And probably also without Cambiaso from the start. Guys, why is Thomas saying Nico to miss PSV? Why? Did I miss an information there? Oh. The main doubt in attack for PSV match is Nico Gonzalez. Conceição, thanks to his good form, should start again on the right. We will see. Oh no. It's a doubt of playing, but huh? Why should he miss PSV, guys? Suspend, it's not suspended. Which Nico? Niccolo Fagioli? No, I'm reading a tweet of Mo, but it's a doubt to play, not injury. Conceição, thanks to his good performance, should start again on the right. We will see if Yildiz or Bangula will replace the Argentine. In defense, we will see, based on the training session, who will be in shape to cover the left back role. No, it's at the moment they are trying to understand a bit because he spent a lot of energy. No, you scared me. Yeah, Thomas misread. Yeah, you scared, mamma mia. But I think it's also good to have some rotations. Yildiz, Bangula, they rested, of course. We are expecting one of them to play. Conceição did a beautiful performance, but it's not sure that he will start the game, so let's see. Having choice is better than turning around and there is nobody. I remember that Aston Villa game. Brock is asking, with a 7 month extension, was there an actual injury for Campbell? I don't know. Yeah. You know why? I have no doubt that there was an injury for Cambiaso because we all saw the ball that is going into his ankle. We saw the foot that is, without having any strength, is going like this. He's already playing. He's starting the game. He goes out of the field. So at the 5th minute, I can doubt some players that go out at the 94th minute. Like, at the 5th minute of the game, no. Yeah, there was something. Then, did he extend that injury while he could have been on the bench with Juve but preferred to stay away a few days to take a bit of vacations? That's something else. That's what I think. That he could have been there, and that's also why I was pissed off with Andrea, because I said I didn't care. I wanted you to be there on the bench. Then you can enter, you cannot enter, but I wanted to be there on the bench, which he didn't. Ahmed, thank you, my friend. Ciao, Beppe. How are you, brother? I'm doing well. Who do you think will play left back against PSV? Okay, now we go towards what Alessio wanted. Speaking about PSV. And at summer, if we can't bring Osimhen, is the Mikaudatse dream over? Look, I will answer before entering the tactical pad. I think if you go with Colomwani, give up on Osimhen. I really love Osimhen. He's a strong player. Probably he's even stronger than Colomwani. But it's a player that I don't really would love at Juve for a lot of reasons. Because he has a clause that is valid for foreign countries of 75, which means even higher for Italian clubs, in particular Juve. So it's not that you go with 75, but even if you go with 75 million euro, even if it's accepted by Napoli, I do not want to fund 75 million euro for Napoli. It's a lot of money, and even 75 million euro, we can do a lot with that. Especially if you have a player like Colomwani. So that, the African Cup, like Marcello is saying, that we already say here. So I would not take the risk with Osimhen at that price. Mikaudatse dream. I think that the dream of Mikaudatse has been more a dream of Beppe than something real this season of Juve. Giuntoli knows him. Giuntoli really knows him. Followed him as well. So it's not an unknown player. I'm speaking already about a few years ago. Has been in contact with Giuntoli. Then at the end, nothing happened. But the dream, Mikau, that is more a Beppe dream than something else. I think he would do well, but yeah, forget about it. Then, about the left back position against PSV. Go with the tactical pad. Oh, what am I doing? Wait. Where is my tactical pad, guys? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, tactical pad is telling us that this is not the starting lineup, and this is the one that we played against PSV, I believe, in the start. Yeah, in the start. So, for the left back role and how we could play, I think that Di Gregorio will be in the goal. It's a game that we must qualify. We must qualify. We have 2 options on 3, but we must qualify. That's a fact. But I think there is not even an hesitation about who starts in defense, right? Here, these 2. Douglas Luiz is not there. I'm thinking, guys. You know that I would go with this one, guys. As crazy as it might sound. It will not happen. It will not happen. But I would not mind that one. I would not mind that one. You know why? Cambiaso will probably not be ready to play 90 minutes. You could potentially do this. He spent a lot of energy, and you can give a chance to Kelly, but I don't know how he's feeling. I think he will make it. At the end, I think it will be this. I think he will continue to insist on Wea at the moment there. Yeah, maybe he can even do this. Which we are protecting, even if. But you know what? I think that Yildiz is much more defensive, giving a support to Kelly here. Right, it will be like this. Yeah, that could be the one. Push on the right side. Yildiz will be a bit sacrificed at the end. Yeah. Or, guys, do you think? Okay, poll. A poll. I'm asking you a poll. Poll. Okay, that's an interesting poll, I think. Do you think that Vlahovic will start against PSV? No. Yes, with Kolo that is resting, or no. Or yes with Kolo, because they can play both of them. Kolo can play on the wing as well. No, that he could possibly surprise us. At a certain point, he will have to play, Dusan? Looks like you gave up on Dusan, right? You gave up on him, Top 3 shirt. 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 13. I don't think there was a third in 12, 13. I don't think there was a third in 11, 13. I think it started after that. Juventus shirt. Away. 10, 11. I have that shirt. So this one. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there was a third, honestly, in 12, 13. 12, 13 is the yellow away, if I'm not wrong. Juventus. Third, 12, 13. There is no, I think. That's not the third of 12, 13. That's the away of 11, 12. And what is the other one? Away 12, 13. It's the black. But the black is really beautiful. I will go with that one. That one, without any doubt. That first, the white with Italian thunder, and unpopular. This one I have it as well. I don't like it that much. If this is what you consider the third one of season 12-13, I never liked it a lot. Emotionally, it represents something because I remember a Scudetto win with a pink shirt. The last shirt of Del Piero is that one. That one that you can find in the museum. I have that shirt as well here. But honestly, I think it has been overhyped for I don't know what reason. But it's not, has never been my favorite one. That's not a real one. And that's the 13, yeah, the 12-13 edition with a 3 stars like that, but no, I think it's overrated. And the white with the Italian flag as well. It's strange. If it would have been 2 straight lines, maybe like that. But I don't know. Do you think Napoli accept 35 million for Alicia Lehmann plus Osimhen? I will disappoint you, Matthew, but as far as I know, and I can be wrong, Napoli do not own a women team. There is a Napoli women team. There is a bit of partnership, but it's not owned by Napoli. As far as I know. Did it change yesterday and I have not been put aware of it? I don't know, but I don't think so. So, as far as I know, Napoli do not own their women team. So, it will not even work. It will not even work. No, I know you have it's a troll question. Of course it's a troll question, Matthew. But I answer seriously because I'm sure that a lot of people, they do not know that they are that Napoli do not own their women team. So at least you are giving me a beautiful assist. Rob Lewandowski, top 5 players from South American history. But I don't know, Rob. Mamma mia, you said the last one. I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Rob, there is one thing that you need to understand here on the channel. I am a Libra. It's like you're torturing me. It's a torture for me to choose. I cannot choose. I can take decisions in my life. I want to do this, I need to do that, but choosing, I have, it's like a torture. It's like you put me there, like, and you put me like, I don't know, with like these electroshocks, or you're putting me, I don't know, or like I will cut your hand. I don't know. I cannot choose. South American historically, I don't know. There are many million players. I don't know. I really don't know. Tevez, Dybala, Higuain, grazie Marco, Higuain, Dani Alves, Cuadrado. There are a lot. There are too much. We had so many between Argentinians, but actually mainly Argentinians. Even if Chile is there as well, Colombia. In Brazil, we had a few. Montero, Uruguay, fantastic player Montero. It's really too difficult. I don't know. I really don't know. Douglas Costa, wow, what a player. I really don't know. I would love to answer, I don't know, Emerson from Brazil, fantastic. Sivori, of course, Sivori. But the problem with Sivori is I never watched Sivori playing. I am not like the kids that are going with Yashin is the best goalkeeper of the world because he looks like this. I don't know about that goal. I never watched Yashin. He did one World Cup on television that has been with a bit of highlights there. I really have no idea about this guy. Oh, no, I cannot take it away. Ah, okay, I was scared. So I don't know. It looks good, huh? Beppe, mamma mia, you look. Mamma mia, Beppe, you're a playboy. You are a playboy. Actually, it's a beautiful outfit. Huh? That shirt, that loose shirt, that is really beautiful here. With that one, chapeau. Huh? I could go potentially with this one. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Potentially this one. This one is even another form. The problem is that here I need to stitch it again. The best one was the first. Wow, I need to do a photo shoot as soon as possible because I look extremely good. And also here, the fact that I shaved this little thing here, c'est beau. C'est beau. Tell us about the war. What a comment of Jake. Oh. But I agree. Today, too many top fives. Too many top fives. Too many. I agree. We need to speak about actuality. Christian, top 5. Boulette, brochette, mitraillette, merguez, fricadelle. What a disaster. I eat all of them. Top 5. All of them top 5. Without any hesitation. Top 5.
It's time.
You see? Ah, by the way, we didn't check today. Did we do great today? Ah, how come? How come we didn't see it moving? Anyway, is there something? It's already 2 hours. It's already 2 hours. Is there one topic that we forgot to speak about or that we need to add? I didn't. It became a Mercato is crazy life. Shawarma was good as well. Shawarma was good as well in Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Orion. Yeah, I don't know. Top 5 ranking systems. Top 5 ranking. Top 4 ranking. Oh, what a disaster. Rank the rankings. Oh, what a disaster. Thank you. Thank you, Orion 45. What a disaster. I'm scared. I'm already scared. Huh? King Acrepi. He will say, Beppe, I want to suggest a video. Make a top 5 video. I'm really bad with top 5. So what is the video? King. It's always funny because King Acrepi, I knew him when he was still called Acrepi, and then he decided to become the king, to crown himself. So what do I need to do? Alright, so let's do a ranking video of your top 5 during live. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. If I would choose about my top 5 videos ever, I think my favorite one is the first one. Will always remain my favorite one. The first video I uploaded was fantastic. What a top video. What a top video. Yeah, I still need to cut it. Probably I will put it up. I'm obliged to do tomorrow. I will oblige you tomorrow. I'm obliged to do tomorrow. Because then I go to PSV. Rob is saying, what should I do with top 5 in the future? Stop them. No, I like top 5s, Rob, but of course, try to, you know what is the problem with the top 5s? That they are absolutely unrelated with what we are speaking about. Like, we are speaking about Colomwani, the actuality people are really, really interesting in Mercato, and then I am obliged, in a way, to answer to Palumbo, Caio Jorge, or Bojinov. People are, and it cuts the vibes of the flow. Then if it's a question about the topic, like for example, Beppe, how do you rank Colomwani so far? Now, I prefer to answer really questions more than top 5. Then if you have one top 5, it's nice. I told you, I like them because it brings us back to some memories. I said it earlier. But if it's always cutting the flow of the moment, it's tough. Then, if we are in the last 30 minutes of the live, but the problem is we never know when it's the last 30 minutes. But when it's later, I don't care. I like to have some fun. But I can understand some people that are watching a replay. We speak about a topic that I really enjoy, and then it cuts because we need to go. Or you send them, and then we do a minute of the 10 minutes of Rob towards the end. But I can tell you I have really difficulties to put top 5. This is my personality. And then it's the people that choose what to do. King Akrepi, the retro, what? Juventus Lippi, great video, Beppe. I think I saw it. I think at least I saw the thumbnail. I didn't watch the video yet. But I saw the thumbnail, and people, they told me, but what are you recommending me, King? To watch a video or to make a video? This is what I don't understand, because here you're telling me, King is telling me, Beppe, I want to suggest you a video. You want to suggest me to go and watch it? Yeah. But I know that they made it apparently quite good, because people told me, Beppe, I love it. I tell you the truth, I'm always a bit skeptical about these videos, because one day some people, they told me, go and watch, it's a fantastic video about tactics, about Juve, about a quite famous bald footballer, content creator. I really hated that video, because you clearly see that it's someone that has absolutely no idea about Juve, going with stats and with heat maps, and he went with a beautiful professional thing. Made totally no sense, with expected goals and this was bullshit. It was really bullshit, this video. I really didn't appreciate. So I'm always paying attention, especially when you're speaking about Lippi, because then I see some things that are not really correct, and I'm scared. Then if you are telling me, Bep, I really recommend you, I will watch it. Jafar, if you want to know about who is Paolo Ardoino, I believe from the 10th minute of the video until the 20th, 25th minute, we really spoke like 15 minutes really about Paolo Ardoino. Go back, scroll, and you will have the information that I have at the moment about Paolo Ardoino, that is a Juventino, head of Tertet in a cryptocurrency that just bought stakes of Juve for 5.01%. Jafar. But you don't have that many information. But what I said, I believe we said during 15 minutes, in really the beginning of the video, you will find it quite fast. Thank you, Jafar. I see that you're satisfied with the answer. Buonanotte. No, thank you, Rob. No, seriously, thank you, Rob, for your support for the channel. Is extremely appreciated. Seriously. Sometimes I'm hard with answering, because I know that sometimes the flow, they are sacked, and some people, they say, we want to speak about actuality, and we go out of topic a lot of time. And I am really a person that you can really push me out of my concentration easily, unfortunately. So I lose focus. Christian, we answered. Orion as well. Jafar, Rob as well. People are telling me Davom is a great tactical YouTuber. Davom is one of my favorite content creators about Juve and Calcio. Davom is one of my favorite ones. Fantastic. But it's long. It's a friend of mine. I have immense respect. A lot of time when people are telling me, Beppe, who are your favorite creators? I always put Davom there. Great entrepreneur, intelligent person. He's actually the founder also of Out of the Box. No, In the Box. Tutti in the Box. He speaks about football really well. He has beautiful material to record with. He's paying attention to quality. He can edit because he also can do these highlights and skills and these editing videos. So it's a multi-talented Italian creator. I really, really, really love Davom 23. Seriously. Yeah. Good name. That's, if you speak Italian, I really recommend Davom 23. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it's a friend of mine. By the way, if you see the studio that he has now with Tutti in the box, you will see that in the back he has these panels where he has the balls on, but in black, because he sent me messages when he was thinking to structure Beppe, this. He asked, and then he found them. So yeah, it's a good friend. Today, no. Tomorrow, yes. If you go today, we have a problem, guys, because they are not playing today. Yeah? Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow I go. In the away sector of the fans. So, Wednesday. Ciao, Massimo Lesti. He's going with a flight. Where are you going, Massimo? Good night, Roberto. I still feel bad not seeing what Yildiz can do as a number 10 on the field. I know he doesn't fit in this Juve, but a classic playmaker playing behind the striker would be good for him. What is his original play style? I think that one of the best positions of Yildiz is as a second striker, 4-4-2, 3-5-2. But a lot of coaches are seeing him, Montella with Turkey, Thiago Motta, they really see them on the wing. So maybe we have false expectations from him, and maybe that's the best role that he can do. Maybe we want to see something else, but the best that he can give is that. Because honestly, he's doing a lot there. I'm not feeling bad about it. I think that Yildiz is doing really well what he needs to do. Is he the shiny player that we wanted? Maybe not, but maybe he's not that. Maybe he has these flashes on that position. Maybe, yeah. I think personally that in a 3-5-2 second striker, Yildiz is a fantastic player, but on the left he's doing also a lot defensively. Is that bad? Is that a shame? I don't think so. You see? He's good. He's really good. Other creators that I love, of course, is Adrian from Rabona. Oh, mamma mia, Rabona TV. Rabona TV is fantastic. Adrian, Rabona TV, Davom 23 are in my top. I really appreciate Haj that I invited here on the channel 3 weeks ago. Haj is a really good content creator. I think he will easily arrive at 50,000 before me. Top creator. I think a lot of potential. Really good creator. So, yeah. Who are your favorite creators, guys? I'm curious. What will happen with Adzic? Well, guys, Adzic is doing fantastically well. Impressing a lot of people, convincing to stay at Juve, also here, not going on loan because they really believe in the kid. He's putting minutes in his legs. He's accelerating the tempo, the velocity, and that you need some games, you need some minutes. I think it was on that channel that I saw that tactical video of Juve that I really hated. But the channel is good. It was, I think, I'm not sure, that it was that channel where I saw the bald guy with the glasses that was thinking that he was an expert about Juve. I hated it. I really hated it. But that's a personal opinion. Too much with XJ. And it's like a professor that is speaking about the theory without knowing anything about the reality. I was really pissed off with that video. Seriously, that video pissed me off. You cannot imagine. No, because then it's easy. You go with you read stats and bravo, voila, we did it. Now, of course, yeah, but no, I'm not speaking about here, guys. If you are here at what is it, so late after 2 hours of live, if you are here, it means that you like the channel. No, I wanted to know about other channels. Yeah, good. So IFTV is always nice, of course. You, Devin Wilou for Liga, fantastic creator. I show speed with ADP and Pirlo. They are for Premier League. Yeah, but tell me which one you like. The dive here. I don't like if it's not done by a Juventino who knows what he's talking about. But that's the danger of a lot of... I always said that if you speak generally about too many things, it's extremely hard. No, I didn't watch the match. I watched, of course, I saw the mini clips here and there, but I didn't watch the game, no. Okay, so nobody's speaking about their... He's mostly on the other platform, the platform from the kids. I call it like that, even if it's not only the kids that are watching. Raimar Football, I don't know. I don't know. Wait, let me write. Raimar Football. I will try to watch. No, because sometimes I like to discover Firas, of course, but it's difficult for me because I don't speak Arabic, but it's a fantastic person. I had the opportunity to speak with him. I was feeling so sick that day, but the evening I spent with him, fantastic person. We made a video on his channel as well, by the way, in English, that he translated. Big Juventino, huh? Chapeau. I like Higuain from GJustjuve, Nemanja, Stankovic. Bon, we can close, I think, yeah? Stunt Peg is the best. She's good, huh? She's good. She's really good. Look, I don't know her personally. She's good. Look. If we're speaking about female top creators, she's extremely good. She gives me the impression that she knows what she's talking about, because I can really spot a lot of people that are good in speaking, people that are really good in editing, people that are good looking, people that are really good in marketing themselves, but people that are speaking about nothing. Unfortunately, they read, prepare text, they go, they listen, they prepare listening to a thing, and then they make a beautiful recap. She gives me really the feeling I know what I'm talking about because I watched, I studied, I interested myself in it. So I really love when she's speaking about that. And in Italy, you have Lisa Offside that I really appreciate. If we're speaking about women football creators, she's working at Sky Sport, and I think that Stuntpeg is also appearing on Sky Sport. Guys, they are good. They are top. So much better than a lot of men football creators. Are really good, much better than me. They have that easiness of speaking, of being kind, being able to speak about different teams without showing hate or love or but just speaking about things. No, good, really good, really, really good. But the overlap is great because you have history there, you have aura, you have immediately, boom, you have studio, you have money that is invested, you have a producer, and then you have these players that are boom, they come, they sit, and they know what they're speaking about. Then they can have good opinion, bad opinion, but they already boom, they set the tone, and it's really done in a fantastic, beautiful, familiar way of openness and speaking. It's good. The one with Chiellini was really, really, really good. Yeah. But CBS, honestly, is not the USA one. Is I know, fantastic. Marco is a fantastic friend. Fantastic friend. It's not the show, unfortunately, that is convincing me. I love Marco. It's not criticizing Marco because Marco is really good. Marco is really good. He deserves all the success, and he will continue to grow and to do better. I think he will be one of the, if not already, but the biggest football journalist of USA soon. I think, making fantastic interviews. He's only, I believe, at 15% of his potential. I think that Marco will become the biggest of USA, without any doubt. He has everything. He has everything. The passion, the sympathy, the links. It's fantastic. The rest, guys, they don't give me any added value. Seriously. Sometimes they go with takes that I'm seeing, but what are they speaking about? What are they speaking about? It's like a fans, fans that love the game and they're just speaking. There is nothing. There is, on 0 teams, they are convincing me that they know better than me. They don't know. I'm not speaking about Marco, but about the rest of the cast. And the way how it's presented, no. But then, attenzione, I really believe that it's a show that is has to be respected for what they are doing, because there was nothing in USA consistently with the show, pre-game, half-time, post-game. They are bringing a lot for USA fans. I think that what they are doing is really respectable. Then you like or you don't like. It's for you, it's not for you. It's not for me. Even if, again, I really like Marco. The other ones, I don't know. I didn't even know that he said that. I don't know. Because I don't watch them. Because they annoy me. With these kind of takes are annoying me, for example. A lot. Really a lot. It makes me really furious. Really, really furious. Again, no, I don't want to disrespect the person because I don't know him, and I'm sure he's a really great professional. I'm sure about that. It's not my... No, I believe I'm correctly rated. I believe. Look, I do my thing for Juve. I have been, in the past, I won the contest for Juve. I'm still in partnership for Juve. Then, guys, let's put things straight. English is not my first language, it's not my second language, it's not my third language, so I don't have the fluidity in English that journalists have. I'm already older. I'm 43. I'm not the young guy kid that can travel. I live in Belgium. I'm not living near to a studio in UK, London, or in USA. So I think that I'm correctly rated. But we are doing well. We are doing well. We are doing extremely well. I'm happy. If you will see me more on Juventus official Juventus channel, there is at the moment not anymore the Juventus official channel of Twitch. It exists, but there is no content anymore. But I'm going on the weekend of the 28th. I'm going for an event with Juve. So today I received also the tickets. So Juve Verona, I mean, I will be in Italy, not in Torino, but in south of Italy, doing a kind of what I did in Crotone. So it will be somewhere else, to host an event with a Juventus official fan club with a legend of Juve. So I'm happy. So what is planned for me in February? Wait, let me check with the calendar. So that you know, now that we are still speaking about it, for the next game, so of Juve, I will be, so PSV Eindhoven, I will be in Eindhoven. Cagliari Juve I will do here. Juve Empoli Coppa Italia I will be here. And Juve Verona, that should be played on the 1st of March, not the 2nd of March, but 1st of March, I will be in south of Italy. And maybe, and I will not say, I will not spoil, but maybe there is something good. No. I didn't say Legend of Juve Bobo. That was with One Football, and it was a Serie A event, not a Juve event. When I did the event in Crotone, south of Italy, it was with Torricelli, not with Bobo. Sorry. Today there are some problems with the phone. Not agree. For an ex-partner and number one content creator on Juve, you should be higher. It doesn't depend on me. But they have my numbers, guys. The Italian journalists know me. The English journalists know me. The television know me. If they want to call me, I'm here. Yeah. But at the moment, we have no partnership with One Football because I believe that I did a beautiful job in also promoting the partnership for UK with Serie A. Of course, we are in the month of February. It's nearly over, so it makes no sense to continue to promote something that is about to end at the end of the season. Then maybe if they will have a promotion for end of season, let's see, but at the moment, no. But yeah. One Football is great. When they have something, they call me. Yeah. I met Celine. I spent 2-3 days with her and with Michiel. We have the numbers of each other, so sometimes we message. Yeah. I don't think so. I personally don't think so. No. Then I would love to. Beppe, what's the question with captains in Juve? 7 or 8 difference this season. But we already spoke a lot about that one. and it's a discussion that is already over now. I think that the hierarchies are extremely clear until Bremer comes back, and then we don't know. The hierarchies are Locatelli Capitano, Vice Captain McKennie, third captain Federico Gatti, and I think it was really time. But I said it multiple times on the videos as well. It was time to do it, to decide. I think the last time that I really said like, okay, I'm happy, and I think it also brought something to the clarity and also to the victory was in the video like 5 reasons why we won 3 in a row. I made a few days ago before the Inter game. Ragazzi, now it's time to sleep because Ahmad goes to sleep and I will go to sleep as well. What about World Cup? If Italy make it, of course, Beppe. Guys, it's expensive to go to USA. It's really expensive to go to USA because it's if you're sponsored. I mean sponsored. If for example, let's say Juventus says you work for Juve, you go there. They pay the travel and the hotel. If you go for one football, for example, or they pay you because they are working, so they pay it, and then you go for work. If you go on your own, it costs a ton, guys. It's the plane, it's the hotel, it's the football games, because I don't have the card of a journalist, and even if you are a journalist, you need also to have access to it. It means working for goal.com or whatever. So I'm not the journalist that is linked to it, so it costs a lot of money, and I don't see myself at 43 saying to my family, hey, I go for content in USA alone during the summer. I don't see that. If it's for work, 100% yes. If it's just for fun, I have a wife, I have a son. So imagine if I say, I take you with me and you will go the tree, would be totally crazy. Would be totally crazy. No, I'm sure, I'm convinced. A lot of people told me already, yeah, Beppe, you can come and you can sleep at our home. Like, for example, Martina and Jose, they told them, Beppe, there is a game in Florida of Juve. You come, you stay at our home. So I am sure that I could stay in the basement of IFTV and in the home of Martina. And I have a lot of friends, depending where in USA, I'm sure about, but I will not feel comfortable, guys. I would absolutely not feel comfortable. You cannot just travel with your luggage from one house to another, depending where it's not like that. But I'm sure that a lot of Juventini of the world would be great. So let's see. It's look, we have now the Club World Cup, and then there will be the World Cup. Honestly, the World Cup in 2026 would be. You know that I am emotionally connected to that World Cup 94 that is considered by a lot of people like a really boring World Cup. But I loved it because it was the first one that I was watching being aware of football. I watched the one in the 90s, but I was really young. I was 8, so watching 8, about to be 9. It was a bit young. I have the flashes, the emotions where I was, but I was not able to judge a lot. While 94, I was already bigger. I knew what okay, that I remember everything from 94. Being able to go there to watch Federico Chiesa taking that penalty in Pasadena and putting it over the goal and losing against Brazil, I'm ready for it. No, I'm ready for it. Yeah, they had a great team. With I was a big fan of Brolin, player of Parma, by the way. Brolin, and then the one with the Rasta. Help me. Oh, I love this player. Hendrik Larsson, am I right or wrong? Larsson, Hendrik Larsson. Hendrik Larsson, Brolin. They had the goalkeeper, I have his face, Isaacson. Am I wrong or right? Oh, I try to go with my head. I think that the goalkeeper was Isaacson. Let me check. the players of 94. Ravelli was the goalkeeper indeed. Ravelli. Nilsson, Andersson, Björklund, Ljung, Brolin, Miltern, Ingesson, Andersson, Dalin. Dalin was good as well. I remember. Why don't they have pictures? 94, it's a long time ago, huh? Yeah. They were good, huh? It was a good team. It was really a good team. Thomas Ravelli, that was the name of the goalkeeper. No, GJustjuve, you didn't understand what I said. I said I am ready to go to World Cup 2026 in USA, watching Federico Chiesa missing the penalty in the last minute over the goal in Pasadena. I was actually going towards the future of Federico Chiesa missing the penalty in Brazil, losing the final again. So I was actually copy-pasting what happened in 94, but this time with Chiesa putting that penalty over the goal. No, I know it was a... If I were in 94, I was already 13, guys. Yeah, but now I'm closing, huh? Now I'm closing. Now c'est fini. Dai, seriously. Need to close. Need to... Buonanotte a tutti. Brava, Sasha. Tell the world. 40 is not old. Even if I'm 43, eh? Don't forget about that. No, but that's the problem, guys. You start to speak, you're with Juventini, it's fun. And then you cannot stop. Ciao. And in March, meet up with Alessio.